I'm Nikki6 from NikkiJoMazing.com.
I'm JoJo from JoJo'sBag.com.
And I'm Cass.
And I'm Melissa.
And we're both from
QueSt.com.
Bringing you
NikkiJoMazing!
Yay! So check this. Today is our third episode. We're finally making it. And we have a very special guest for us, ladies.
Very special.
Very special.
Who is it? Well, talk about, he has a huge movement going on, heading over to California, New York, all over the damn place.
Nice.
So, are you ready to bring him in?
Welcome, QuESt!
NikkiJoMazing.
Welcome to our humble NikkiJoMazing.
Yeah.
So we have lots of questions for you.
Yeah.
Lots of questions.
We're gonna bombard you.
Just a little.
Right.
So I know that you have an upcoming tour coming up called the While You Wait Tour. And that starts on May 22nd, is that correct?
Yes, May 22nd.
Okay, incredible. Tell us a little bit about the tour.
Well, basically it's Logic's tour. He's headlining he has an EP dropping, I'm not really sure when, but it's called While You Wait, and it's all in anticipation for his actual debut album. So the While You Wait tour is just kind of, giving, the fans something to kind of hold on to, and then my project is dropping after the tour, so it's kind of like while you wait for the music to be presented to the people. So it's a dope tour. It'll be nationwide, I think like 31 cities.
Wow.
So it'll be pretty dope.
Very busy.
Yes, it'll start in Atlanta, I think, and in Maryland. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for it.
So, QuESt, this is your third time touring with Logic?
Yes, the first time I did like 5 dates. The second time was last year, and I opened all 33 or 32 cities. And this time I'm co-headlining, and I'm doing 31 cities. So it's like stepping up that.
Shout out to QuESt on that one.
Shoulders off.
Right?
So where can the viewers and us, where can we purchase the tickets? Because I want to go.
We all want to
Definitely
go.
gonna be there.
Well, you guys all have to be there. You can purchase them at whileyouwaittour.com. I think all tickets are still on sale. Nothing is really sold out except for I think maybe Chicago.
Wow.
Sold out in Chicago?
Maybe.
My hometown?
Yes, maybe Chicago.
You go, guys.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they're also available on Ticketmaster.
Yes, if you're just not gonna go to the site, if you're just really hard at it, you can always and just type in Logic and QuESt or While You Wait, and you can get your tickets there. Tickets are still available.
That's amazing. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm just saying, quick shout out to a Chicago designer, WizKid, on this fresh t-shirt.
Merch alert!
Quick drop.
That's what I wanted to ask too, because like you've done tours. The last tour, you guys didn't even come to Florida.
Right.
So how does it feel to finally like perform in your hometown, like touring, and you're performing in your hometown for the first time?
It's amazing.
I mean, you performed here,
Yeah.
obviously, but
Absolutely.
on a tour.
It's amazing because I spent like a lot of time just kind of doing open mics and doing showcases, and sometimes you perform for 2 people, sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 200, sometimes it's 1,000. But it just feels really good to like have my own show, with of course with Logic that I'll be coming down to while I'm on tour. It's like a really great feeling, you know what I mean? And a lot of the peers that I'm with as well, that we kind of all grew up in the scene doing open mics and growing up. It's just really dope to have that, energy around in South Florida to say, yo, we're really doing this, you know what I mean? So
South Florida, definitely come out and show your support.
Hell yeah! You guys all should be there.
absolutely. So yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a really, really good feeling.
So, speaking about feelings, how did it feel to be signed to Visionary?
That's a great segue. Fantastic segue. It felt amazing. It was definitely a huge milestone in my career. Cause I've been putting out music since early 2008, and I've been rapping since I was 7. So to have that progression, it kind of felt like I was breaking through some type of proverbial glass ceiling that I've been trying to break through for the longest. So it's like, yeah, I got through, but then, you break through. But you finally get through it, and you just, then there's another ceiling and you just realize, okay, this is where I have to work at. It's kind of like, it's kind of like a bunch of workers, mining, and everybody's like mining in different areas, and once you kind of reach your quota, you realize how far ahead everybody else is, and, not in terms of competition, but just more in terms of like, okay, there's even more work to do. So
that was an incredible, like, that was like lyrical with it.
I know, I was like, it was.
I was like, damn, okay.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna get down
practice thinking better.
Poetry, just explaining himself in poetry. That's QuESt, man. QuESt is real.
That's how I convey myself.
Jay-Z and Lupe, a lot of people, including myself, have compared you to them both. I think like old school Jay-Z and the way he just presented himself, and then definitely Lupe in your flow, in your swiftness.
Thank you.
It's definitely there with your lyrics. So how do you feel about being compared to those artists?
It feels amazing. Jay-Z was something that I slowly embraced because I didn't really get into Jay until I was like 16. I was like always a huge Nas fan, and it was always like Nas this, Nas that. Like I bought every Nas album and I was like, fuck Jay, and then
You couldn't because they were having beef.
They were having beef.
Right.
It was always like one side or the other. I picked up Reasonable Doubt. I heard the Black Album and I heard Blueprint, but I picked up Reasonable Doubt, and that's what kind of made me appreciate his cadence and how he delivered. Because it's not really what you do, it's how you do it, and how he does things. Which is amazing. And Lupe was like the first artist that, like Jay-Z, I couldn't help. Like my voice just sometimes naturally comes off like that. I can't really help that. But like with Lupe, at one point in my life, I really, I wanted to be like him. Like I emulated his style, his grace. Like I do every Lupe like tape. I like skip, school to like cop. I skipped school to cop Food and Liquor.
I had to buy like 3 copies of Food and Liquor.
Yeah,
like as soon as it gets scratched, I was like, gotta go run out and buy it.
I spent like my last $20. When I was 17, I spent my last $20 buying the pool. Like I left my mom's crib and I got like I had $20 to my name. It was like, yo, you can either eat or buy this album.
Lupe it is.
That's love right there. So, like Lupe's one of a kind though. I love Lupe.
Yeah, amazing. Like Nito to me is more of a mindset. Like I created it to just to have something for the people who listen to me to adapt into their everyday life, so that they can move forward and keep doing what they're trying to do even when it gets hard.
So then what does it stand for?
The acronym is never ever allow the obscene. And obscene or obscenities can be anything that you deem obscene. So if you're trying to move forward in something and there's just a bunch of people in your way and they're telling you can't do something, you can deem that as obscene and you can't allow that.
Wow.
Another incredible answer on our man QuESt.
Can you repeat that again, please?
It's never ever allow the obscene. And obscenities can be anything that you deem obscene. People need that. People need something to kind of, when I was growing up listening to like music and whatnot, I couldn't really relate to Jay or Nas directly because, I love the music and they taught me things that I will always keep with me, but I couldn't relate to Jay, flipping like 2 bricks in like a day. Just because well, yeah, that's not what my lifestyle is. But there's a lot of kids out there that, they have a lot of obstacles that they're trying to get through. And there's a lot of people who have a lot of normal day shit that they're trying to push through, and why not give them something to help adapt them to that?
I love the positive that he has. Like
we're about that too, right here. NikkiJoMazing, the positive.
We need more of that.
Yes,
absolutely.
So speaking of more of, when can we listen to new music?
Segues.
She's like, excuse me.
Definitely. I think new music should be actually very soon. I finished the project. It's completely done.
Do you have a name for it?
I do, but I can't.
No!
I apologize about that. And we're putting the rollout together, so we just want to make sure everything is. And it's also a story.
Everything is neato.
Exactly. And we also have a story. Like the album is the entire story from, point A to point B. It's from the time where I had to kind of start over to the point where I, decided to chase my dreams. So, I just want to make sure that it's it's presented in a way where it's a story, and it's not just, hey, listen to my mixtape, or hey, you know, this is what I'm trying to do. It's like, hey, this is my life, you know,
That is
love
awesome.
it, you know. So taking our time with it, making sure it's the right steps so people can perceive it and appreciate it in the right way.
That's really dope. That's awesome.
We definitely expect some big things from you. We're
Yeah.
huge
We
fans
look
of you. Always
forward
have
to
in
it.
South Florida, definitely.
Thank you.
And looking forward to your tour.
Thank you.
And I know that this is your first interview with the NikkiJoMazing crew.
Yeah.
However, you have had an interview before with somebody in this group,
Yes.
Miss Cass from QuESt, founder of QuESt.
Hey.
So how long ago was that interview?
Wow, that interview was about 2 years and a half.
But isn't it great to see like how you started to where you are now?
Yeah, it's
Like
amazing.
huge
It's
difference.
crazy how much like he's grown in just the past 2 years alone. Like after we had that interview, it was like probably 6 months later, he actually went on his first tour, which was like in California.
Yeah.
And then the year after that, then he did his whole national tour. And then is your third.
Yeah, and this
So-
is my third.
So much growth in just 2 years and a half.
But the cool thing is, this is like a little small story. Back last year in July, me and Casey flew out to New York, not knowing we were flying like the same weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And QuESt was performing in New
Yes.
York, so we caught that, and it was
They got backstage and everything. I don't know how they get hooked up. I don't know how they get hooked up. Backstage.
They got the connect though now.
The whole crowd is like bumping to music.
New York
all
was
the time.
New York was a great show. It was a really good show because like for me, New York is like the Mecca, and so it's like to be able to be in like Irving Plaza at like a sold out crowd, and you know just have like dope people there and just all your friends and whatnot. It was great energy. It's probably one of the best shows last year. Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
Well, we're not gonna miss it this time. We're not
No.
gonna
It's gonna be
No.
fun as hell.
Absolutely, I need you guys to be there.
No, we will be there.
Yes, yes.
We
yes.
can-
NikkiJoMazing will be in the
course.
building.
NikkiJoMazing.
Yes, we'll be there.
Thank you, QuESt, so much for coming down today.
Thank you so
My
much
pleasure.
for being with
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for
NikkiJoMazing.
having
So any last words to our audience?
Yes,
Yeah.
let them know what's up.
It's really y'all, man. I mean, I'm.
What else is there more to say? Come on, man. QuESt and NikkiJoMazing.
Come back. Come back. You know? Go to YesIamQuest.com if you want anything to do with me. Everything that you want is Yes I Am QuESt. Twitter, Yes I Am QuESt. Facebook, Instagram, Yes I Am QuESt. QuESt. Oh, QuESt? No. Yes,
QuESt?
I am.
Check us out next week for episode 4. Woo! Peace, y'all.